Hey, look at this. Okay, some of you may be pretty confused right now, but if you were allergic to peanuts, you would be really freaked out. The fact that allergic reactions are still a thing in the big 2025 is mind-blowing. You're telling me that evolution or natural selection or something hasn't eliminated people's inability to eat fish after all this time? But no, we're still stuck with them, and there's actually a lot of things that people can and have been allergic to. So I looked up some of these common foods, but this isn't an educational channel, so we're going to look at the Google AI overview. The most common food allergies include peanuts, tree nuts, milk, eggs, fish, shellfish, wheat, and soy. There's also bees that can be pretty deadly to those who are allergic. And then there's stuff for wimps, like pet hair, dust, and pollen. And for you guys, here's a pacifier and some diapers. Okay, I'm kidding. Kinda. But don't compare your nose being stuffy from a cat to what some of them food allergies could do to you. Now let's go over some symptoms. Once again, this isn't an educational channel, so let's ask Snapchat AI. Okay, yeah, so different kinds of skin irritation, runny nose, nausea, vomiting, difficulty breathing, and loss of consciousness. And then there's also just dying, so I don't know. This whole video will be pretty stupid if I myself have never experienced an allergic reaction. But to have one, turns out you have to be allergic to stuff. Who would have thought? So I'm allergic to 2 different foods, and if you hate this video and want to get back at me for the time you wasted, I guess write these down. So around 10 years ago, I tried a cashew for the first time at my grandma's house. And that night, I was going to bed, but my skin started to get all itchy and my throat started to swell up. Yeah, so turns out I'm allergic to cashews. First time ever having one, not a good time. So after that experience, I got some blood work done, and turns out I'm also allergic to pistachios. So what you're saying is I'm never going to be able to eat Dubai chocolate. This is the greatest day of my life, man. So from that point on, I steered clear of both of those nuts and lived the rest of my life allergic reaction free. And then I joined my high school's track and field team. So it was a meet day and everyone was kind of just chilling before the meet started. At track meets, our team would have a snack table set up with PBJs, yogurts, fruits, Gatorade, and some sort of bar. So I grab a banana and a fudge brownie protein bar and head over to warm up for my events. I eat the banana and then eat half the bar and put the rest in my bag. I go in the field and start warming up, ready to run my below average 100 time. But then my throat starts to hurt. That's weird. Where have I felt this before? As I'm warming up, my throat is hurting more and more, and I'm even starting to feel dizzy. Where have I felt this before? I mean, all I ate was a banana and a fudge brownie protein bar, but for laughs and giggles, I guess I'll check the... Yeah, this might be a problem. Turns out, this fudge brownie protein bar had cashew butter in it, which I didn't even know was a thing. So I call my mom, and she tells me to go tell a coach. So I go tell my sprint coach, yeah, so I think I'm, like, dying or something. I mean, you could have this Benadryl. I don't know, man. So the problem here is Benadryl doesn't help severe allergic reactions. But it's better than nothing, I guess. So I go back to warming up, but at this point, it's only getting worse. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a whole lot from this experience, but I do know at some point, I end up in the locker room, throwing up in a trash can with one of my friends, kind of just watching all this go down. Ultimately, the JV track meet isn't worth all this, so I leave. I go to the nearby urgent care, and they put a mask on me to help me breathe. At this point, they're just trying to avoid giving me an EpiPen and sending me to the hospital. They even give me a steroid shot. I didn't even know there was a good kind of steroids before this. I thought the only ones were the ones that bodybuilders use that lead to severe heart conditions and crutches by their 40s. I mean, yeah, like, this is not, these arms, you can't get this without hopping on a cycle, so, sorry, I'm not natty, sorry guys. Eventually, I start to feel better, and I go home and immediately lay down and fall asleep, still wearing my track uniform and everything. I thought I dodged a bullet, and this whole allergic reaction thing was over. Well, until I woke up and checked my arm, and I saw I was completely covered in hives. So it turns out hives, not very fun. They're itchy, red, and just really annoying. Luckily, that morning they were gone, and that was the actual end of that. So now, even on items that would never contain a nut, I still check the ingredients list. Dude, that's a Gatorade. Now, I've done a lot of complaining, but I am at least grateful I'm allergic to stuff I would never eat anyways. And you hair and pollen allergens, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know, that sucks, but, like, I don't really care. Like, it's pet hair, pollen, dust, like, what? I mean, yeah, I'm sure people are allergic to that, but, like, feels like a weird thing to, I don't know. Like, my things, I mean, people definitely, probably, maybe died from that, but I know way more people have died eating, like, actual food, so I don't know, I'm rambling.